Hello everyone and welcome to the first video in the Planning and Scheduling Professional PSP course. In this course, we are going to review and discuss many aspects in planning and scheduling. We are going to gain deep planning and scheduling knowledge, project management skills, discuss the challenging situations that arise in planning, clarifying the PSP study materials, effective project control and progress measurement, and review the complex scheduling problems. It will be a little bit long, so let's jump directly to the first part of this course. The first part of this course will be an introduction, and these are our agenda today. The first one is AACEI membership and Planning and Scheduling Professional Exam PSP, PSP exam eligibility requirements, PSP examination investment, recommended study materials, preparing for the PSP certification examination, exam structure and exam result, recertification and maintenance, course information, and today's discussion. First of all, I would like to urge all of you to visit the AACE International website and create an account there. And it will be much better if you subscribe and join as a regular member to have your AACE membership. Whether you are professional or student, AACE International have tools, networks, and knowledge appropriate for your involvement. AACE membership provides a wide variety of resources, tools, services to improve your professional development, enhance your professional career, augment organizational capabilities, and accelerate your success. The members gain full access to exceptional experiences, a professional community, practical content, and essential knowledge, in addition to membership discounts on AACE product services, events, and certification. Visit now at www.aacei.org and start your membership. Coming to planning and scheduling professional exam PSP. PSP, as stated on the AACE International website, is a skilled planning and scheduling professional with advanced experience in project planning. The PSP leads the planning and scheduling processes. The PSP is able to communicate effectively with all project stakeholders. Coming to the PSP exam eligibility requirements, to take the PSP exam as per the AACE International, you need to have 8 years related experience or 4 years industry related experience plus 4 years industry related college degree, and for sure adherence to ACE's canons of ethics. The next one is the PSP examination investment. How much does it cost to take the exam? In case you are a member, it will cost $500. For non-members, it would cost $625, and $250 is the reset fees, and this applicable for both members and non-members. AACE membership is not a must for the certification, but members receive the benefit of reduced examination fees when they have a membership. The next point in this introduction will be recommended study materials. There are many books actually related to the PSP certification, and the first one is Planning and Scheduling Certification Study Guide, which is designed especially for the PSP certification. The second one is Skills and Knowledge of Cost Engineering, 6th edition. This most important one, and ACE's recommended practices. Total Cost Management Framework, CPM in Construction Management 8th edition, Construction Planning and Scheduling Manual 2nd edition, and Project Management Book. Hopefully, we will discuss in this course as much as possible from this information to understand the concept of planning and scheduling. Coming now to the one of the important sections in this introduction, preparing for the PSP certification examination. But Before that, is it certificate or certification? What the difference between them? What's the difference between certificate and certification? Here we can say generally certifications involve or require a particular verification or examination, whereas certificate usually does not require any examination or verification. Certificates confirm that you completed a specific course or program of study. Example here, what you get after completing an Udemy course, whereas certifications verify that you have the required skills and knowledge to perform a specific job and are usually granted by a professional association or certifying organization. So, earning a certificate issued by an education institute, Udemy, or even your company typically does not mean you are certified in the topic you studied. Certifications are recognized by the industry and may be required to enter or continue to work in a specific position. By the way, what you get after completing your college is not a certificate or even certification. That is a college degree. Let's go back to this, preparing to the PSP certification examination. In regard to taking the PSP exam, AACE International assumes you have enough education and professional experience before taking the exam. Is it eligibility requirement? These are primary sources that prepare you for the examination. So if you do not have enough education and professional experience, as stated in the eligibility requirements section, this certification would not be the right one for you. Perhaps you may take another one, like Certified Scheduling Technician, CCT, in case you meet its requirements. A question here may arise, I have enough education, but still I do not have that much of professional experience. Or I have professional experience, but enough education does not meet the requirements. How can I prepare for the exam? As per the AACE International, there are other ways to prepare for the examination. The first one is study the PSP study guide. Second one, study the reference materials in the PSP study guide Appendix B. Third one, learn the planning and scheduling terms found in the PSB study guide Appendix C. And this will be in conjunction with the AACE International Recommended Practices 10S cost engineering terminology. And also access relevant distance learning opportunities through AACE International website. Attend the PSP review seminar conducted at the AACE International annual meeting. Attend review sessions or seminars at AACE International sections and regions. You can select your relevant area section by joining the AACE International website. The last one is attend AACE International section monthly meeting, at least whenever the discussion includes planning and scheduling topics. All right, what I can add here is that these points very important even for those who have the enough education and professional experience as well. Always try to keep in touch with the AACE International website, and as we mentioned, it's much better to have a membership. Coming directly to the PSB exam structure, the exam in total consists of 119 simple, multiple choice, and compound scenario question plus one memo. The first domain will be basic planning and scheduling knowledge, 56 question. Second domain, practical exercise, 29 question. Third domain will be planning and scheduling applications, 34 question, and communication assignment comprises of one memo, writing assignment with a given scenario and instruction. The final exam result is arrived by averaging the score of all four domains. Coming to recertification and maintenance, as mentioned by AACE International, recertification is necessary to verify continuing competency in the certification's body of knowledge. So after getting the PSP certification, you should renew it after 3 years. Otherwise, you would not be considered as a PSP certified. There are two options to renew the PSP certification. The first one is recertification by exam, taking the exam again after the 3 years. And the second one is the accumulation of 12 CEUs. A hint here says BDU is a professional development unit. Most often, one BDU equal to one contact hour. And 1 CEU is continuing education units, and it's equal to 10 contact hours or 10 PDUs. And always, to learn more about recertification process and pricing, visit the AAC International at the link below, www.aacei.org/certification/recertification. It is aacei.org. Don't forget to write the right website. The last one today is the course information. The course videos will be uploaded to this channel one by one. And this is the YouTube channel link, Facebook group, LinkedIn group, and WhatsApp as well. And have a look at the description box. All these links are organized there. At last, and always, to learn more about certification processes and updated information, visit the AAC International at the link below, www.aacei.org/certification. Actually, I would like to add one more point here before we finish the introduction. The thing is that PSP certification is based on experience in the planning field, but the experience alone would not be enough to pass the exam. You need to study the material books, which will give you a good understanding of the theory of planning and scheduling, the concept beyond, and the other areas like definitions stated in the material books, as we mentioned before. Now coming to the last section, which is today's discussion. In total, planning and scheduling answer the questions of what, how, who, when, and how much. The question is, in light of the above, what is the difference between planning and scheduling? You may answer this question in the comments box, and I will join you there to discuss it more. Thank you so much.